All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Perfect 10 podcast.
I don't get the song choice.
I didn't either.
It's from The Parent Trap.
Okay.
I just looked it up. I mean, I didn't just know that.
I wouldn't have known that either.
You could have did parents just don't understand.
That would have been good.
Yeah, see?
But they're the ones lying, though. That would be backwards. Anyway.
Okay, but still.
So yeah, welcome back to another episode of the Perfect 10 podcast presented by Boot Crew Media. I am 1/3 of your hosts. One half the ones you can see on the screen if these ever get uploaded. I am Jacob Erdy. To the port side, we have Daniel Dees, and to the starboard, second or third time on.
Like fourth.
Okay. All right, Morgan Bickham.
What's up?
Yeah. So we diversified a little. I have no kids. Dees has a son and a daughter.
Yes.
Mo has 2 daughters. We're doing top 10 lies.
As far we know, you don't
Top
have kids.
10 parent lies, or lies parents tell, however you want to frame it. Lies our parents told us, lies we will or are telling our kids, all those fun ones from your childhood.
Correct. Trivia question.
Speaking of parents and children, what is the most children had by one woman? Numerical number answer, obviously. I guarantee you it's way more than what you're thinking.
Well, my mom's stepdad is oldest of 16.
Okay.
Ask me more than that.
It's astronomically higher than that.
With 32.
I'm going to say 49.
Okay. The correct answer is 44.
Jesus, they were just walking out. That should have been your song, Walk It Out.
Walk It Out. Miriam
She didn't raise all these
Nabatanzi,
kids, huh?
Nabatanzi from Uganda gave birth to 44 children. 43 survived infancy. That's wild. All by the age of 36. What? No way.
She had a lot of twins or
had to be
triplets.
twins and triplets.
3 sets of quadruplets, 4 sets of triplets, and 6 sets of twins.
My girl, fertile.
Oh, dude, talk about a nightmare.
That soil is, moist.
That is absurd.
All by the same guy?
That's 13. That's 13 sets of multiple children. That's insane. Guy. Imagine that, so it's 13 times that multiple kids came out. Once you get to like the 5th time that it's more than one, and you get all the way to 13 times it's more than one, that is nuts.
Jesus, it's like every time she wanted to fuck, she got kids.
A whole litter.
God.
Send me that. I want to look this up.
They need to make a movie about this.
I'm gonna screenshot it to you.
I want a family picture.
Yeah, right.
Christmas must be hell.
You got to get into the details of that. 44.
I respect it.
Talk about that's some work right there.
Sure the hell is.
You'd think after about 12 kids, you'd be like, you know what?
I'm done after 2.
No.
Same.
All right. So, top 10 parent lies. Wait. So we're starting you, Mo, then me?
Yeah. Guess goes
clockwise. Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and dive in. My 10-9-8.
So wait, y'all, neither one of you have honorables?
No.
Okay. I have some, but I think I have a bunch of basic ones, so I'm gonna save those before our top ones, I guess.
All right. So starting my number 10. This would have made it lower, I guess, or higher, or whatever. However,
I think we say higher for like closer to number 1.
Okay, so this could have gone higher, but my kid, it no longer works on my kids. You won't like it. It's spicy when it comes to food.
Oh, good one.
Okay.
Because my kids are now starting to say, I don't care. They're starting to like spicy food. I used to just pound hot Cheetos at the house because I know they wouldn't eat it because it is spicy.
Well, that one's legit.
Yeah, but now they'll hammer hot Cheetos with me.
Okay.
So I can't.
Well, and I feel like some of these lies, though, if they just keep catching you doing it, then they just quit buying it.
Well, for a little while after the spicy thing, I'll go, you can't have this. It's medicine. And now they want medicine. So I'll turn them into little druggies.
Yeah, that's not
So I had
the
to
best
stop.
framing.
So I had to stop with the medicine. So I don't know how I'm going to get them to stop eating my shit.
And hopefully they don't just start eating pills.
Oh, God.
What the heck? All right, my number 9. If they're acting up in public, I'll point to police officers and say, the police will come get you.
Okay. I feel like that was a pretty common. I didn't think about that one, but
I got to stop that as well, because if they're ever in trouble, I want them to go to the police.
Right.
yeah.
So I got to come up with something else. Maybe like the government's coming to get you.
I feel like there's a certain age where a lot of these you have to kind of skew a different direction,
Yeah, I can't say the police will get you anymore. I want them to trust the police.
right?
So maybe the government's coming to get you.
Well, I mean, I guess in hindsight, I'm trying to think.
Jarrett, the subway guy's
I
coming to
feel
get
like
you.
I was always a little skittish around police because you are worried they're going to catch you doing something,
Even if you're not doing anything.
right?
Yeah. All right. So number 8. I've been hitting this a lot lately and it's been working, especially since they go to Catholic school and they've been learning about Jesus and shit. Going to bed early makes Jesus happy. So they're like, all right.
It probably does.
I mean,
He,
can't dispute it.
he wants you to get rest,
Yeah, he wants you to be. He doesn't want you waking up cranky.
right?
So yeah, going to bed early makes Jesus happy, and then they don't question it. They're like, all right, makes him happy. I guess got to do it.
That's yeah. I mean, and then you pair that with say your prayers, like go to sleep.
Yeah, and that's it. Bye bye.
Okay.
Go to bed a little earlier.
All right.
All right, so that's my 10, 9, 8. Mo?
All right, mine. I went more with what my parents told me, not what I tell them. I don't lie to my kids.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
All right, my number 10 is if a frog pees on you, you'll get warts.
That's a Jake lie. I feel like that's something Jake would tell his kids.
I have that in my honorables.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
That's a Springfield one right there.
Well, I feel like wait, you didn't hear that one?
No,
What?
You've never heard that?
no, never.
I always heard if you touch a toad, you'll get warts.
Oh, yeah.
If you pick it up, but they always pee on you.
All right.
So same difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, you never heard that one?
no.
All right.
I mean, I grew up eating frog legs, so why would they tell me that when I eat frog legs?
Well, it was mostly just them like the toad looking ones. Like the frogs you eat look different than the ones that just hop around your yard.
All the same shit, I guess.
I hear you.
All right.
All right. My number 9 is having the inside light on in a vehicle is illegal.
Okay.
We're
that's
definitely
all-
getting back
We're
to
getting
that.
back to that one.
Absolutely. That is like one of the most absurd ones. Like, honestly, I believe until I was, I don't know, 16 probably. I was like, I can't be driving around with this light on.
Yeah.
All right. That was your 9.
9. And number 8 is if you eat spinach, you'll be strong like Popeye.
Yeah, that's true.
It's believable.
Yeah.
And it is it's the best protein source, like vegetable, right?
I think so. It has to be.
Here we are believing it. So I am still.
Yeah. Hold on.
I never really
Gross.
looked it up, but
Protein.
I'm pretty positive spinach is the best protein source from any like leafy plant.
Actually, green peas have the most protein. 1 cup gives you 8.6 grams of protein.
See, I thought like green beans were good for iron.
Wait, green beans or peas?
Peas.
Oh, peas.
Coming in second will be artichoke.
Oh.
Which
Ugh,
we know you hate.
hate it. Sweet corn, 4.7 grams of protein.
Sweet corn.
Avocado, 4.6.
So spinach. But leafy though, that is correct. Leafy.
Hell yeah,
greens.
mushrooms is up there with 4 grams of protein.
All right. That was your 8?
Yeah.
Okay. My number 10 spot. Oh, wait. There was one I wanted to swap out real quick, but oh well.
Not too late.
I think I'm just gonna leave this as is. My number 10 spot. I got a feeling y'all might have this one. If you swallow gum, it takes 7 years to digest.
My wife hit my son
Yeah.
with that earlier today. He
It's-
got a blow pop from school, and she said, "Don't eat the gum. You gotta go to the hospital."
It's
That's
fun.
dramatic.
It's funny to me.
And he comes out of the bathroom. Shit. Don't have to go to the hospital. I was like, "Good job."
It's funny to me though that we were all told 7 years.
Why 7?
right.
Like, how does everybody on Earth know the 7-year rule? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
a
you
good
think
point.
some people would have been like, no, it's 10 years.
That's
duh.
like the lie Marilyn Manson got 2 ribs removed to suck his own
yeah,
ding
exactly.
ding. So
dude. How
how'd that go across America like wildfire?
exactly.
Wait, that's not true.
No.
Oh.
See, look at that.
So look,
So that was my 10. My number 9 spot. Sheesh, I'm trying to act like you from a few weeks ago, dude.
Mm.
My number 9 spot. Now, this was kind of just in general. It's kind of like a blanket statement over lies that our parents told us. I just got in general, they lie as if they never did anything bad growing up, like drinking or
Yeah.
partying or
Yeah.
drugs or breaking curfew, staying out all night.
yeah, do as I say, not as I do.
I feel like our parents all act like they were saints.
Well, mine,
Well, I
could
don't
see
know what they were
yours.
like when you were kids though.
how they are now.
Okay, sweet. Well, that's fun. But like I guess like my parents and like all of my like close to like their friends and all, they were all as if like, oh, they never did anything wrong.
I
growing
know.
up.
I know.
Yeah.
Carolyn never did anything wrong.
Well, she didn't. She's one of the few. But yeah, and I mean, and the funny part is now though, like I know there's a bunch of our friends that like to act like in front of their kids, they're saints as well. And I can't wait till those kids go old enough to be like, hey,
I know.
you know
I
what
know.
your mom and dad used to do back in the day, especially Wes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm
When
gonna
he starts,
I'm gonna let him know.
he's such a little choir boy. When he starts figuring shit out about me, it's over. It's
Yeah.
gonna warp his sense of reality.
That's gonna be a fun one. But so that was my 9 spot. My number 8 spot. I got cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis.
That one pissed me off growing up because I love cracking my
Learning
knuckles.
that it wasn't true.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I remember
Even my teachers would say that in class, like you can't crack your knuckles, you get arthritis. So I had to stop cracking my knuckles.
scientifically, apparently, there's no connection to it.
And
I never.
And then we had an independent source say it.
You never heard that?
No, I still believed it.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's not real. But
Well,
when Amy,
they have no real proof.
no,
I don't know how long
one
they've been
scientist,
studying it.
No, one scientist cracked nothing but his left hand for I think like 18 years and nothing.
What a maniac to carry out that
He did
experiment.
it for the science. He did it to like unearth the bullshit.
So I will say the one thing that always threw me off though, which I mean, maybe it's not related to arthritis, but like one of my buddies has all kind of crooked fingers because he always like cracked his fingers to the side. So his like from all growing up, and his fingers are like S-shaped.
Yeah, and I believed it even more when we won state championship in football. The lady was fitting our rings on. She said, "You gotta stop cracking your knuckles."
Oh,
and then I'm thinking, well, shit, she's saying it has to be true. She works with fingers for a living.
yeah. So like I say, I think it does have some sort of relation to like the structure, but it doesn't give you arthritis.
Nah,
I don't know.
it doesn't.
Because like my knuckles are all big too, and I always pop them. But I mean, who knows if there's any? Apparently, according to science, they say it has nothing to do with arthritis.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's my 8 spot.
All right, my number 7. Been doing this one a lot lately. Pick them up from school. Let's go to Target. I'll go. It's closed. Everything's closed. Let's go to tacos and beer. It's closed.
Oh, they can't Google it.
No, they can't. They can't spell.
I can't use that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
your kids got phones.
Yeah,
you
your
know,
kids
just
can
look it
read.
up real quick.
My kids, man, once they start reading, get their own phones, I'm fucked.
Fact checking you nonstop.
Oh, my kids are gonna be big fact checkers with me. Once they
Because
start,
you are too,
oh yeah, I'm a huge fact checker. And I'm gonna teach them how to fact check, but I don't want them fact checking me.
right?
Once they do, it's like it's all over. for
Game
me.
over.
Game over. I gotta like alter my parenting style after that. All right, number 6. We don't have enough money to buy a toy. I mean, we got money. I just don't want to buy you the shit because you got enough shit on the floor in your room.
And again, there's no way for them to know.
Or I'll tell him it's too close to your birthday when his birthday's in February and it's like March, the month after his birthday. That's too close to your
Yeah,
birthday.
you just got everything, you know.
Yeah. Yep. That was it. Number
7,
6.
6?
Yep.
You're gonna like my 7, dude.
I hope
I
so.
feel like you've said it before.
Oh,
We're doing 8-7 or
I'd have thought
8-7-6.
7, 6.
Oh, all right. Number 7. If you swallow watermelon seeds, it will grow in your stomach.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that.
I remember that one. Never really bought it, but like it is one of those things. It's like, well, what if it did though?
Waiting on your stomach to grow.
Right. Yeah. Just a lot of watermelon by the pool as a kid. You know?
Yeah. All right. My number 6. If you pee in the pool, the water will change colors around you.
We're gonna get back to that.
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah.
You got hit with that lie?
Huh?
You've been hit with that lie before?
Yeah, dude.
Y'all some peeing motherfuckers then.
You didn't. Well, did you have a pool?
Yeah, my stepdad did.
Yeah. Nobody ever told you if you pee in the pool, then it's gonna change color.
No, he just said if he sees us peeing in the pool, he's gonna whip our ass. So we just got out to pee.
Well,
didn't-
you couldn't see if you were
we
peeing or not.
didn't think of that though. We just like, well, we can't pee in here. We're gonna whip our ass. So we just got out and peed.
Okay.
At least we knew the pool was clean.
Same, dude. If you haven't peed in a pool, then you haven't been in a pool enough.
I mean, I have as an adult, which I think is worse than the kid doing it.
but yeah, we'll get back to that one. That was your
That was 6.
okay. My number 7 spot. Now, D's, I could swear you've said this on one of our lies episodes or something, but I got there's somebody out there for everybody.
We're gonna get to that.
Oh, are we?
We got something close.
Okay, because
I'll tell that to my
ain't
students a lot.
always true. You know
I
what I'm
tell it
saying?
to my students.
Some
a
of
lot.
y'all people are the worst.
Oh yes.
Uh, That was my 6 spot. All right. Now this one, kind of still believe it, honestly, even though I guess there's no science to back it up. But 6 spot, I got, if you cross your eyes too long, they'll get stuck that way.
Been told that.
And especially as an adult, honestly, I'm scared to cross my, if I'm hungover, they might get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like there's a possibility they may never move back to where they're supposed to be.
That would be scary.
But what adult sits there and just crosses their eyes?
Right.
It kind of hurts.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. No, that's uncomfortable, especially with contacts.
But I swear, as a kid, or the say on this kind of the same thing. If you cross your eyes and somebody smacks you in the back of the head, they'll get stuck that way.
That would be pretty tight, though. You see somebody you don't like, you see them cross out, like, I'm gonna get the.
No, with us, we got, if you sneeze with your eyes open, they'll
They'll
pop out.
pop out. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that one wholeheartedly.
Hey.
Like, I felt a sneeze going on. It was just.
It's so. Have you ever tried to
You
sneeze with your eyes
can't.
open? It's impossible.
Now I'm gonna go try it.
If you hold them.
Yeah. And they just.
What if they do pop out?
Dude, that would be nuts.
Then we're gonna have to like do a disclaimer on this episode.
That was my 7-6.
All right, my 5-4. Pretty much piggybacking off what you said earlier. I tell this to my students all the time just to make them feel better about getting bullied. The boys / girls are mean to you because they secretly like you.
Yeah.
Nah, you just a dork, dude.
Yeah, you just suck, kid. Get it
Yeah,
together.
you anime run in the hallways and you hiss at people like a cat. I mean,
Yeah.
What grade do you teach?
7th and 8th grade, old enough for them to know better.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's somebody out there for everybody, dude. You know?
Yeah. And 4, oh my God, like a parent hit this with a kid at my school during a parent teacher conference. You're so handsome.
Oh.
Yeah, that because I said the lie like, hey, they're only messing with you because they probably secretly like you. And the mom said, yeah, because just look at you. You're very handsome.
Yeah. Just
And I had
parents
to-
lying to their kids, making them feel better about how they look.
Yeah, I had to look down on my feet on that one.
Yeah.
Because if I would have looked at him or the mom, I'd have laughed.
Right.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's more of like I feel like that one was always more from like the aunt, like your aunt.
Or your grandma.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no. I feel like all mothers think their kids are
Yeah, I think
pretty or handsome.
why I think they posting all these newborns on Facebook.
oh, dude,
Oh,
some
the
newborns
kids.
look like
There is,
creatures.
like,
Remember the Californian raisins back in the day?
Yes.
That's what they look like.
yes. It's rare to see
A pretty newborn.
yes.
And when they got like the smushed face, cone
Cone
head.
head, yeah.
Yeah.
All wrinkled.
Gross.
Gross.
Stop posting pictures of newborns because they are getting roasted.
Put a filter on it.
All right.
All right.
That was your 5-4.
That was my 5-4.
My 5 was if you swallow the gum.
Yeah.
7
It
years.
still blows my mind that the 7-year thing. How was everybody on the same page with that?
Right.
You know?
All right, now my number 4, it's not really a lie that my mom told me. It's funny because we just talked about this and I just found this out. When I was a kid and I had to take medicine, I would ask if I can go take it outside. And she's like, yeah, you can go take it outside. And I always dumped it out. So about 6 months ago, I asked her, why'd you let me go outside to take my medicine? You knew I dumped it out. And she said, yeah, well, you always drink your juice when you came back in, didn't you?
Nice. So she was banking on you not doubling up on it.
She double whammied your ass.
She knew. I just found this out all along. I thought
Jesus,
my
she
mom-
played your ass.
She did.
I
She
thought
got you
I thought
good.
you were gonna say she like
Crushed it up in food
yeah, put it in your food like a dog.
No.
or put it in your drink like a date rapist.
I would go outside behind a tree and dump it out.
Well, shout out to your mom for being outsmarting you when you were a
Straight
kid.
wisdom, you know.
It took me 35 years to know that.
I'm gonna steal that.
So you thought all this time you were just getting better just on your own.
It was like Diamond Tap. I'd go back in. She's like, all right, drink your grape juice.
yeah.
Medicine in it.
There you
Never
go.
knew.
Oh, I
just
got a good
dosing
honorable
you.
mention. I
Uh,
just thought of one.
all right, so my number 5 spot. I kind of cracked this one pretty early in. Don't shower during a rainstorm because you might get struck by lightning.
We had an urban legend in high school. Our football coach.
Oh
used to-
wait, yes, we talked about this.
yes, my football
Your
coach.
football coach
used-
swears he got what on the toilet. He
yeah,
got
he
hit
used
by
to like
lightning?
grind his teeth like make that. And we're like, and we asked him like, why do you do that? He said, it was during the lightning storm. I was shitting on the toilet and got electrocuted.
He was on the phone, right?
yeah, he was on the phone.
Like a wall mount phone.
Yeah, like one because he lived in an old
Oh.
person house with.
So that's why it sounds because those are hard lines. So if the
I mean, it's believable.
if it struck
That
the
is.
line, then I guess technically maybe
It
could.
made sense to us because one, it explained why he always made that face. And
I feel like he's just a
grinded his
liar,
teeth,
honestly.
and why he made us practice in the gym during lightning. Like he'd full on
Scared of lightning.
sprint. He was full on scared of lightning, so it made sense to us.
Yeah, it's a lie though for sure.
Has to be.
But
But
there,
what if it's not?
there's
It's a good story though.
there
Oh
was,
yeah, I love that.
there was
story.
always that thought though. If you're in the shower, like if the water's coming down on you, like technically that water is connected to other water that's connected to the water going in the house, right? So like if the lightning hits the water, but
yeah.
I've
can't-
never heard that.
really
Nope.
can't. Well, but don't worry about it. You'll find.
Oh,
can't-
well,
can't
yeah,
get you.
it won't stop me.
That's my 5 spot. My number 4 spot is an all-time classic. I remember this specifically. They were on my brother about this all the time. If you sit too close to the TV, you'll go blind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got hit with that. 'cause
Got
I used to
that.
sit right up on the TV.
Yeah, Mike was always like here to there, whole TV just in the living room.
Just immersed.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you want to get a good view.
Why wouldn't you?
The graphics or whatever were
I'm very,
trash back in the day.
team Mike on this.
It was like 14p.
Yeah.
Well, back then, TVs were different. You couldn't really see
Yeah. It was very
like a
fuzzy.
picture.
There's some
Yeah.
trash quality TVs out there.
I
so-
feel like the technology though would probably affected your eyes worse back then. Though, I don't know.
yeah. And, like my eyes are shitty without contacts anyway. I had like a horrible prescription. So maybe there is some truth to that.
So that's my 4 spot.
All right. My number 3 spot, my all time favorite. I'll think about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
like you just know they're gonna say no.
Yeah.
That's the answer's no.
Yeah. My only sadness is like, get away. The answer's no, but I'll let you believe I'm actually thinking about it.
Okay,
I'll think about
I
it.
didn't think about that one, but I'll think about it as a solid one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'll
got,
think
I got
about
that
it.
one a lot.
Or maybe.
Yeah.
I'll think about it / maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my number 3.
All right. My number 3 is when your pet died and
Mhm.
they would tell you it went to live somewhere else, or if they just got rid of it, it went to live on a farm.
Right.
My dad was brutally honest with that. It kind of that's probably why I don't have many pets anymore.
Dude,
Like he'll just straight said, I just buried it in the backyard.
Right. Yeah. No, they're still one of my favorite. So I know I shout out the pod all the time on here. One of my favorite parts of any episode ever. They were actually going through like a list of these, and they got to it went to go live on a farm somewhere, and Tone Diggs was like, it was like, yeah, well, we actually had a dog that went and lived on a farm. Tosh Smith was like, Tony. He's like, Coach Diggs shot that thing in the head with a revolver. And Tone was like, dude, my dad wouldn't lie to me. And they were all like, come on, man. So they called his dad on air, and his dad was like, oh yeah, he's on a farm up in Somerset. And everybody was like, come on, coach. You don't have to keep on. He's like 33 years old. Oh, dude.
Did he eventually say, yeah, I shot him?
No, he swears he's like, no, couldn't. He was getting too much to handle, so we took him on a farm. And they were all like, well, why didn't you go visit it? And they're like, never thought about it. But that was your 3?
Yeah, that was my 3. I'll think about it.
Okay, yeah,
No, that was
mine.
that was
yours.
yours.
Yours,
Yeah,
yeah, yours was
Yeah, that one actually.
dead animals.
Confused.
That was
there.
actually in my honorables as well. My number 3 spot. Now, this one again, it's kind of a blanket statement. But like the more we grow up, the more like it's funny to me to think back on. So the one lie I think we all just blindly believed across the board was that all adults are smart and they know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the more we grow up, it's like
Ain't no way y'all had it
these
more
people
big-
are idiots.
Yeah, knowing damn well they're dumber than us at that time.
Yeah, no,
Because we can
actually-
fact check shit on our phone.
Right. Well, we have that luxury that we just have all information at our fingertips. But also, like when you were a kid, it just seemed like all adults, like you just assumed, like
No, they're grown.
they
They
got
it out.
money, they got stuff figured out, like they're smart, like, and I mean, most of the adults I know are dumb.
I don't say
I
like
use that with my kids if they try to ask me why.
because
I'm an
smart.
adult.
I'm an
Yeah,
adult.
exactly. Right.
Yeah, I'm an adult. I know better.
But it's just so funny now that like, and even in hindsight, it just always, because I guess you're young and like your parents are doing, providing for you and everything. Like you just assume all the other adults you see around are like, okay, they got it figured out.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was my 3 spot.
All right, my number 2 spot. This might be some controversy here. If any parent disagrees with me on this, they are bullshitting me and they're bullshitting you. When they say I don't have a favorite child, horseshit. All parents had that one favorite child that they favor.
Which one's your favorite?
My daughter. Straight up.
I got to.
Like Jake's parents, Luke is obviously the
I was
favorite.
about to say
Oh,
Luke.
100%
Luke may be the
Luke.
favorite now.
Yeah.
I had a good run.
Yeah, I had a good run with my parents. My little brother's the favorite for my dad. My mom, it'll probably be my older brother.
My brother is the favorite all the way around.
I think I may still be Dad's favorite just for the fact that I don't like. I run the whole business.
Yeah, so you have to be the favorite.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so Luke says, "You know what? I'm buying you out."
But yeah, Luke. I mean, Mom actually is just getting back today from driving to Orlando to go watch him in the.
She went?
Yeah, her and my aunt.
Oh my gosh.
That's sweet.
Any band thing going on, she's gonna be there one way or another.
That's adorable.
She did the same thing with Mike though.
I wouldn't do that.
Like especially at LSU, dude, fighting all that traffic every home game.
Mm.
And
crowd.
especially with the
And then
contraflow
she
in Baton Rouge, that is horrible.
And she goes in there and she just watches she don't watch the game. She just watches the band the whole game.
Aw.
That's dedication. I'm not that good of a parent. Your mom's a way better parent than me. My son's in the band and I'm at an LSU game. I'm watching the game. I don't give a flying Kentucky Fried fuck about the horn he's blowing.
I want to look in her camera roll and see how many pictures of Luke she has.
Oh,
The entire
Thousands,
game, she's
yeah.
taking pictures.
for sure.
Yeah, but the favorite child though, it's more so situational. Lately, it's the daughter because she's starting to listen to me more, and the son's starting to be a little rebel. So obviously, my daughter's my favorite.
Right. I'm actually making one quick. All right. So wait, that was your 2?
2.
All right, my number 2 was like your 3. We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, okay.
We'll see me say no in the future. Is
Right.
basically what it is.
So, I mean, I didn't think about that one because I haven't gotten that one in a long time, obviously. Like, what are they going to tell me that now? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the one I use with my kids.
Yeah. And they've bound, and I mean, I guess I had it, they're bound to have it figured out by now as well. I mean, you figure that one out pretty quick
Yeah,
after
it
about the
means no.
100th time that it means no. It's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
it means no.
Come on.
If you act up, though, it's definitely a no.
Even when we're older, like high school level, parents say, "We'll see." We know damn well it means no, but for some reason, we just going on about our business.
Yeah.
It's just like when some girl says, I'll think about it. Or, just kind of
You get hit with that a lot?
Leaves you hanging out there. No, it's always maybe. It's like, all right, well, never mind. I'll go do soccer, make some other plan. A maybe is also a no.
What you doing tonight? Maybe.
I feel like all our number 1s are going to be the same.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So my number 2. Now this one is a variation in a way. It's kind of a twist. I think it's one that I thought of that I'm definitely going to use. Whenever I have a son, I'm probably not going to use it on my daughter. But if you don't eat your veggies, you'll go bald.
Oh, that's gonna happen to your boy.
He don't know that though.
Oh, so you can say, well, you didn't eat your vegetables.
Right. Exactly. So,
Oh, there you go.
I was going to do like, if anytime you tell a lie, you lose a hair or something, but like,
Oh,
then it would be like, oh, well, you must have lied a lot because I'm bald,
Yeah,
and
every
so the
time
veggie thing, I just be like, see, I messed up. I didn't eat my veggies.
Like I'll tell my students, I know you're lying. Every time you're lying, you're looking at my chin. You're not looking me in my eyes. So every time I get my students lie, they like make sure they're like hard set on the eyes. So therefore, I know they're lying.
Right.
Now.
It's a good setup.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you don't eat your veggies, you go bald. So, I mean, our kids tried, our parents were like, you drink milk, you grow up to be big and strong, or eat your veggies, you'll be, Now the carrot thing
That was made up in World War II, I think.
For the eyes?
Yeah.
for vision. But I thought, see, again, I still believe it. Doesn't it have like vitamin K or something that's supposedly helps your eyesight?
Mm-mm.
No.
No,
Not at all?
It was a complete myth made up in World War II.
Okay. See,
It was
I've been believing
propaganda.
that one all
It was
this
propaganda
time.
we gave the Germans to all they would eat was carrots, and it malnutritioned them a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look into it.
So that was my 2 spot. Oh wait, so honorables. I had the if you pee in the pool, it'll turn a color. Family dog went to live on a farm. Touching the toe to give you warts. Gotta wait 30 minutes after eating to get in the pool. Weightlifting too young will stunt your growth.
Wait, what?
Never heard that one.
Never heard that.
You never heard that if you start lifting weights too early?
Never.
I thought it was like I thought for sure it was a real thing. Even now, you don't really see kids working out until they're like in high school.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, that one may be true. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Worth looking into.
And I'm not gonna say this last one because I feel like it's probably gonna be y'all's number ones.
Okay. I actually came up with 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
One, honorable mention, the batteries are dead. Been using that a lot this Christmas. Kids got a lot of noisy toys. I take the batteries out. Oh, batteries are dead.
Nice.
And my other honorable mention, telling Jake that carrots was propaganda for World War II.
Okay. I mean, well, no, because the first one, like whenever I was also looking up lists to try and like remember stuff. One of them said eating carrots will give you night vision. So I thought that's what you were
Night
talking
vision?
about. Yeah, that's dumb.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I thought for sure there was some vitamin in
At least
carrots
give
that
them
helps your
At least
eyesight.
give them like a good vegetable like broccoli or something that's super good for you, like avocado, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. So that was your honorables.
Yeah. Now our number one, should we shout out like any children, anybody like 9 and younger listening?
Yeah,
right now?
yeah. Get
Yeah.
the hell off. Get
Spoiler,
that buzzer.
spoiler alert for the next.
Get that buzzer ready.
Oh wait, hold on, dude. Let me see something.
You don't organize your apps.
Dude, it's a real problem, bro.
You just skipped it
Did I?
right there.
Oh.
Each carrots. You'd have saw that.
Yeah, look at that. So wait, so y'all's number one is what?
Santa Claus.
Santa, Easter
Santa-
Bunny,
Easter
Tooth
Bunny.
Fairy.
All right. I mean, it's actually not my number one. That was my
No
that was
shit.
my last honorable mention.
I figured.
I didn't put it because it was like kind of the most obvious, which I guess that's why it belonged in the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite lie to tell kids. Santa.
But also,
Santa's watching.
I mean, there's a rare chance there's any 9-year-olds listening to this.
Yeah,
I
if
feel
you're-
like they wouldn't listen to this episode with their kids.
Nah, if they do, well then,
Well,
shout out to your kid.
We let them know as well. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Uh,
next year, tell your dad to buy you something better. if
and
you're
grow
listening.
up.
Your parents worked hard for
Yeah, your
those Christmas-
parents are paying for all that.
and they worked hard for that money.
Uh,
Santa ain't do shit.
that was a fitting number one. My number one, you said it earlier. It was just because to me, it's always the funniest one, and it kind of believed it the longest. Which, I mean, I guess, I mean, so well, I don't want to just skip y'all's. That was obvious. That was so Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny. I
I think that's it.
feel like there's more than 3, huh?
Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus,
What's the wicked looking Santa Claus from
Krampus.
Krampus?
Can't wait to instill that fear in my
Oh,
kids.
the boogeyman in the closet.
Oh, the monster under the bed.
Yeah.
Won't be
I feel like there's another. I
Sandman.
feel like there's another bad one. Like if you're not
Sandman,
good.
Rougarou,
Well, the Rougarou is a fun one.
pinch
The
your toes.
Grinch.
The Grinch, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like we're missing some obvious ones, dude. But
Mhm.
anyway, yeah, I mean, clearly that's I should have put it in the one spot, but my number one, I just went with the old school. It's illegal to ride around with the cab light on in the car.
yeah.
Because I feel like all of our parents told us that, and it's totally made up.
I tell my kids that.
Or I'll say turn it off. I can't see.
I got hit with that too.
Well, I
growing
mean,
up.
that was the reason because it is hard to see because of the glare on the inside of the windows. So you just tell them, hey, it's illegal.
yeah,
We're gonna get pulled over if you don't turn that off.
Technically, we'll get in a wreck, and the cops will come.
I mean, transitive property,
There
you know. So yeah,
that's it.
that was parent lies.
And Thursday, you're
Yep.
getting
There might be a few you could pepper in there. So like D's, you know, if you tell them what place to look, not to look when they're lying, then you know when they're hardly like specifically looking away from there, they're probably lying. It's
Yeah,
a good setup.
my auntie. She used to tell my cousin like his ears would turn red, and like when he went to go lie to her, he'd cover up his ears.
Yeah, you got to set them up.
But
It's
you
pretty
know,
good.
but the older they get, you're like, well, you're looking at my chin. You need to look at me, my eyes, and like your eyes are half closed. You need to be wide eyed when you tell the truth,
Right.
and they'll just come at you all bug eyed and shit.
Yeah, parent lies. There's hopefully we gave y'all some ammunition you could use as well.
Yeah, and Thursday, you're getting popular movies we think suck.
Yes. That I got some heavy hitters on my list.
I got some home run hitters. I think every single one's a home run.
That is going to be a fun list.
Boy, people say I'm contrarian a lot. They're gonna fucking have a field day with this one.
You're not going to like my first few picks.
I know I'm not, because you're a hater too.
You're
You're just as much of a hater as me.
nah, dude. See, I've been going back and watching movies all the time and reevaluating the movies everybody thinks they remember were good and they just weren't.
There's one movie on here that I kind of like, half-ass like, but I acknowledge that it sucks.
So mine was a combination for my rankings. It was a combination of how high they're ranked, and I think they're not good, or also they're ranked pretty high, and I think they're absolute trash.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mixture of them being way overrated and them being like,
I just went through IMDb's top 250.
yeah.
I'm like, well, that sucks going on there. That sucks going on.
So mine are all at least 7.5 on IMDb, or I think one might be 7.3, but it was like 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. So like
my lowest ranking is a 7.6.
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna get to that. So rundowns.
10, you won't like it. It's spicy. 9, the police will come get you. 8, going to bed early makes Jesus happy. 7, it's closed. 6, don't have enough money to buy a toy / it's too close to your birthday. 5, the boys / girls are mean to you because they secretly like you. 4, you're so handsome / pretty. 3, I'll think about it. 2, I don't have a favorite child. Number 1, Santa Claus / Easter Bunny.
All right. Number 10, if a frog pees on you, you'll get warts. 9, having the inside light on in a vehicle is illegal. 8, if you eat spinach, you'll be strong like Popeye. 7, if you swallow watermelon seeds, they'll grow in your stomach. 6, if you pee in the pool, the water will change colors. 5, if you swallow your gum, it takes 7 years to poop it out. 4, you can take your meds outside. 3, when your pet dies, they went to a farm. 2, we'll see. 1, Santa, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy.
All right, my number 10. If you swallow gum, it takes 7 years to digest. 9, they lie as if they never did anything bad growing up. 8, cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis. 7, there's somebody out there for everybody. 6, if you cross your eyes too long, they'll get stuck that way. 5, you can't shower during a rainstorm because you'll get struck by lightning. 4, if you sit too close to the TV, you'll go blind. 3, blindly believing that all adults are smart or know what's going on. 2, if you don't eat your veggies, you'll go bald. And 1, it's illegal to ride with the cab light on.
All right. So today, start back up the Instagram, start posting some stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
One of them was top 10 numbers. Brad responded to one of the posts and said it was numbers and it said Jake didn't pick 69. What a freaking virgin.
Dude, stupid. But yeah, we are revamping the whole social media for the pod. We are working on a lot of things this year, I guess.
Yeah, working a lot,
trying to keep it pushing. But anyway, so we will see y'all Thursday. Till then, peace.